Okay.
No,
so
I didn't. Who's paying for it? It says the general fund.
You're moving them together, or you're gonna move them in?
We'll move them all together, if it's all right.
I just want to ask, it says the funds are coming from the general fund.
That is correct.
Did we miss it during budget time, or?
Well, no, this work, and, Jerry may have to correct me if I'm wrong or may need to add additional information, but this work is done a long time ago. But what happened under the Chodo, they were under the impression, as I understand it, that they could do these repairs on property that they did not own, and that was incorrect when it was done a few years ago, and Broward refused to reimburse for it. And so the bottom line is the money has been spent, I think, a couple years ago. It's just where do we code it? And so the recommendation is to code it to the general fund, because otherwise you disturb all the other things in your plan that you've used community development block grant money for. You're going to have to pull it from something: wheelchair lifts, summer program, the neighborhood improvement program, whatever.
Is the money gone then?
The bills have been paid, but it's like, and y'all help me here if I'm misspeaking, but it's like it's not coded. And we need to.
Is the work complete?
The work's been complete for a couple of years, as I understand it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Out, the checks have been cashed?
No, it's been paid. The contractors have been paid, but it's where you're going to code it.
It's reimbursing the money.
Let me, you want me to explain it?
No, I understand now.
Okay.
No, you don't understand it.
Okay, I don't understand. Will you explain it then, sir?
Yes, let me say that when, in 2005,
Yes.
I saw Commissioner Reed and it was at 4 or 5 in the year 2004 when they selected the Chodo as the Deerfield Beach Chodo. The director of the Community Development Block Grants thought that they could take the rehabilitation funds and give to the Chodo, since they were supposed to receive 15 to 35% of the Community Development Block Grant funding each year after they was instituted or certified as a Chodo. And the director at that time, instead of giving a $38,000 a year to the Chodo, they gave him 3 houses a year. In the 3 houses, some of them came up to $18,000, but the average was $15,000. That they had to, well, they went in and they rehabbed. But it was actually, the director was wrong. When I told them that you cannot use home funds, then they went to the county and found out that the county wasn't going to reimburse them, plus the fact the money was sitting there. The Chodo will receive, Mrs. Chapman was here. You need to ask her, they're going to receive $100 and how much $1,000?
200.
They're going to receive $200,000 from the county for their SHIP dollars, and when it comes back with all of the budgeting we do, you will be able to get your $44,000 out. If you're going to get, no, you won't.
No, I don't think you will. No, you won't.
No, you won't, because they got to build a house to remain a Chodo.
That's true. You're not going to get that money back.
No, you can't get it back.
And what I wanted to know.
Sorry, I asked the question.
Item 9
the money then is coming from the general fund. Is that correct?
Wherever you get it from.
Yes.
So that's my question. Now I have my answer.
That's all you need? You satisfied with that?
I'm satisfied.
I'd like to know, is item 9 related to item 15? I don't know.
No.
Indirectly, it's the same Chodo, but it's
okay.
I'm sorry, Mayor. May I?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Indirectly.
The item 15 is what Commissioner Portier was talking about, correcting the the spending plan to allow the Choto to do new construction. Whereas before, the incorrect spending plan that we had with the county was for them to do rehab on.
So we're entering into a memorandum of understanding for fiscal year 2003 to fiscal year 2007 in November of '07?
We're correcting what was done in the past, and so that the 15% that has to go to the Choto from the home funds that the county administers is spent on this, and then we're stuck with the $44,000 that we spent on the rehab that was incorrectly programmed.
I understand that we're trying to get this thing corrected and that, but I don't. I mean, here we're entering into a memorandum of understanding.
Well, more importantly, they want the mayor to enter into the...
Well, that's the only saving grace here.
So that they can
That is your
investigate
signature
some
that's
more.
going on there.
Sign on behalf of all of us.
This money...